I would say pay a professional.
Like pay a prostitute?
Yeah.
We don't have an intro. We never have an intro. If you didn't know that, now you know. Today we are going to venture into the wild and wacky world of threesomes. Whenever I'm studying a topic for like kinky things and whatnot for our videos, people are polled on their fantasies consistently. Threesomes are always like the top fantasies.
Are they?
Right? They are. Like, we do encourage you guys to go out and try different things and explore. But I do think a lot of things are better left to fantasy as well, right? I think a lot of the times, threesomes kind of are that. And because you're essentially the puppeteer in that fantasy, right? It's not like you have 3 different people who want 3 different things from the moment. Everybody's got their own desires. Everybody's got the things that make them feel good. When you're imagining it in your own head, you are controlling everybody. I have personally never had a threesome. Not only have you experienced that before, but as an intimacy coach, right, you do have clients that come to you that want to explore threesomes, and they want to do that in a way that is good for their relationship. It's good for them. They want to explore it in a safe way. And I don't just mean like the love safe. I mean like literally physically safe.
Yes.
So you have personally experienced them in your own life.
Right.
But I think I remember you telling me this. You've never had man you, have you?
Once. I was maybe 19. It was horrible. It was too like aggressive and masculine. It wasn't gentle or feminine. It was kind of with 2 people that it was one partner, but not really. We just started dating. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think you need to have like somebody that you're really diving with.
And I think like any of the topics that we talk about when it comes to like anything period, but when we're talking about like new sex exploration, it's really, really important. And we don't say it in all of our videos because we're just like, hey, like we're going under the assumption you know this, right?
Right.
1, we're only talking to people who are in healthy relationships, right?
Yeah.
We're talking to people who don't fucking fight every day, that don't need to go see a therapist. And we are also talking to people who want to be very conscious about their sensuality and their sexuality, which is what I mean when you were 19, you were probably just a fucking idiot.
Well, you are, right? And you do things that are, you kind of think that will get you certain attention, that will bring a certain energy, a certain person to you if you do certain things. It's when you're younger, I don't think you do things for the right reasons. You know, stupid reasons when you're fucking young.
So then what do you think the reason would be as you get older, wiser, and more conscious about your sexuality? So like what would be the reason, do you think, that people bring that in then?
Well, I think now why people bring it in is for them, like it's an exploration. It's really something different, to try something new. And especially if they've had something when they were younger. You know, maybe a woman was attracted to a woman and she never got to explore that. And the husband is kind of like, oh, I might want to watch her explore that. And how can I service her and honor her in that journey?
Do you think, okay, and obviously this can be different for everybody. There's a million different ways that this shit can go down.
Right.
But let's say you are a committed couple, okay? Again, all of the boxes be check-in, right? You guys communicate, you're in a good relationship, yada, yada, okay?
Yeah.
And you're both like, fuck yeah, we're going to try a threesome. Maybe let's go girl, boy, right? Okay. Do you think it's better for couples who are on their very first time exploring to try that with somebody that they know or somebody who they don't know?
I would say pay a professional.
Like pay a prostitute?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's, I know you're being serious.
I'm being very serious right now. Okay, my reasoning behind that, number 1, is that, okay, you're hiring a lady that, number 1, is coming in. This is what she does for a living. Pay the price, like put some money into it and you'll get a good service. And you tell the people on the phone, like, this is what we're experiencing. This is the kind of girl that we would like.
That could be very nerve-wracking to do scary things.
But then it's still double scary to go to a bar and have to pick somebody up or start a stupid little Facebook thing or go on to groups. No matter what you're doing, it's going to be scary. Tinder profile.
Okay, so how do you go about finding a sex worker who you jive with? Because you don't just like, what if it's like you're not even attracted to the person?
No, you'll have to do your homework, babe. It's like anything. It's like anything you do. Like even if you're swiping with girls, you don't know. You have to go out on a date to see and find out. So you're just going to have to like find out.
Okay.
And take your chances and really hope that pray to the gods of the
sex workers,
the prostitute gods. Be like, please make this a really good one. And maybe even just having that person there at one time for an experience is just, you don't even have to do anything.
Okay.
And just even knowing like to try something out and see if that works for you. There's no emotions. There's no emotional attachment. She's coming there. You're paying her.
Yeah.
And she does her job and she leaves. Like somebody can catch feelings quick.
Yeah.
I would say if you're just starting in this realm and just kind of exploring, I would say leave it to the professionals.
Obviously, just like before you go in and try anything new in the actual like sexual sphere, it's like really important to have intense dialogue and create boundaries and like lists.
Kind of rules.
A lot of people have rules where they have a no kissing rule.
Yes.
Why? You're going to put your dick in the person, probably.
When kissing, there's an element more intimacy. It's because you're connected with the eyes. And so it's a more deeper soul sensation.
I feel like, yeah, you can create boundaries and you can create some structure and things that you want to have done and whatnot. But like until you actually go through like your first run, there's going to be a lot of stuff that happens that you're going to be like, oh, fuck. And then you're going to have to like go and revise your list.
There's a lot of growth, though, within a couple doing this kind of work.
Well, I think it's a make or break shit.
Fucking right. It is a lot of talking.
Yeah. I'm not personally interested in it in my relationship that I am in, but I've said this many times before to even my partner. Like other relationships that I've been in, I would be, it would probably be essential that I have like an open relationship. And I fucking asked my partner this question, okay? Because I didn't even bother being like, would you want to have a threesome? Because I know he'd be like, fuck no. But I was like, would you have a threesome with two of me? I was like, I literally just go bloop, bloop, and I like multiply, and there's two of me. He was like, nope. I was like, but it's me. It's two of me. It's double the fun.
It's a nightmare for him.
It's a nightmare for him. But yeah, so he, even with two versions of me, he was not fucking interested, okay? But I do think that it's interesting. It's like the lady and man seems to be the most popular way to have a threesome.
Two ladies and one guy.
Yeah. But if I'm thinking about it in my own head, I'm like, definitely two guys. Actually, when I first re-met my husband, like we dated in high school, right? And then we like re-met. And when we re-met, he was like hanging out with this guy that I was like, that guy's pretty hot. And I was like, hey, do you want to have a threesome with this guy? And he's like, I'll ask.
Oh.
And because we had just met again, we didn't have like a lot of feels for each other at that point, right?
Yeah.
And then it just never went anywhere, and I didn't want to be like a hoe and be like, hey, did you ask your friend about that fucking threesome that I want? So I was like, I put it out there. So I never got an answer back on that.
Yeah, he's like, I'm never going to ask him.
I never asked. I should ask him. What did you... I think maybe I did ask him. I just don't remember his answer. Okay, I know that you're going through like a not interested in man phase.
I'm not interested in none of it.
Crystal's celibacy has turned her into somebody who no longer enjoys having sex.
I do. Just
with only herself.
Only myself.
Another thing I was thinking too, because in a lot of our episodes we've talked about, we've done a few episodes on sex clubs because everyone's really interested in them. I feel like that could also be a really interesting way to maybe get yourself, if you're interested as a couple, right?
Go to a strip club as well and just get a girl to dance for you and your partner and see how that feels.
Feel it out?
Yeah.
A little taste?
Yeah. Even if the female wants to go to have two men, then bring your partner to the male strip club and get a guy to dance for both of you and see how the husband feels with having. So then it's like a little introductory way.
I agree with that actually a lot. But you can start like baby steps by going out to a bar and like literally being like, okay, who would you pick? Who would you pick? Because also too, you want to be like, do we have the same fucking taste?
Yeah.
God, there's a lot that goes into it.
They can really fuck a relationship. Excuse my language. They can really fudge a relationship. You have to navigate this with such communication and be able to ask those deep awkward questions.
Awkward.
And when something comes up, to really, really speak about that. Because one little thing can just like, the shit hits the fan. And and then it's done. And then a 20-year relationship's over.
We've talked about this in so many episodes before, but even though you're part of a couple, individually we need different things.
Yeah.
Right? And it's really, really tough if you've got one person in the relationship that's like super, super happy with the stable monogamy, and then you have another person that is like, oh my God, the monogamy is killing me. I want to be with this person and only with this person, but I just want sexual exploration with other people. Ooh, that's tough. Okay. Very interesting. Okay,
You're very interesting.
Crystal's tips as an intimacy coach and as having experience herself is to make sure that you go out and get a professional. Make sure you guys talk about this ad nauseum. Do some little things, like maybe go to a strip club together. Because if you can't do that, you are so fucking not ready for a threesome. Like if you cannot go to a strip club and have a stripper dance up all over you and your man, or you and your girl, fuck that. You are not even close to ready, right?
Don't even try to play.
And then maybe go to a bar or go to a restaurant and just like innocently peep people and be like, oh, what about her? What about her? What about her? Right? Do some like little things to like put your feet in the water before you fucking plunge head first and potentially destroy your relationship.
Plunge head. Follow.
Yes.
Share.
And follow. Okay, that's it. That's all we got. We love you. Bye.